Good day. This is Sianda Mguni, student number 2180546996. In this video, I will be discussing, or shall I say, I would be answering questions that are related to question 6 of Mathematics Test 1, which was done in September 2020. The first question says, explain what the chart below is about. Okay. So before I even explain to the learners what the chart is about, I would first look at which information are we given from the chart. So what information does the chart consist of? By looking at the graph, by looking at the charts below, we are given the temperature and we are also given yearly months. So this would automatically mean that this graph represents how the temperature increased and decreased during the period of that year. Since it occurred from January to December, then it means that research was conducted within 1 year, within the period of 1 year. The second question says, how would you show which month had the least and which one had the highest temperature? So I would first tell them what the word least means and what the word highest means. And we all know that the word least means the lowest temperature and the word highest means where the temperature was the high the most, meaning where the temperature was hottest, where the temperature was the hottest. Okay, so by looking at the chart below, we can see that January had the lowest temperature of 17 degrees because it's where the temperature had decreased. Okay, so in order to see this, we look at the dots. So my lowest dot is on June, which consists of 17 degrees temperature. This means that this was the lowest temperature. Okay. And then the highest temperature, we would have to look at the month that has the highest temperature. Okay, so we can do this by looking at our dots. Okay, where is our dot the highest, the most? Okay, so as I look, I can see that my dot is highest in the month of September. So that would automatically tells us that February has the highest temperature of 28 degrees Celsius. The next question says, how would you correct a child who says that the temperature difference between September and November is 10 degrees Celsius? Firstly, I would try to check whether the learner understands the word difference in mathematics. And then I would explain to the learners that in order to find the difference between the 2 months, we need to subtract, because we know that the word difference means the comparison between items. So here we are given months, which is September and November. So now we have to subtract November and September to get our answer. So what we would have to do is that we would have, since November consists of a temperature of 25 degrees and September consists of a temperature of 20 degrees, we would have to subtract 25 from 20, which would give us a new total difference temperature of 5%. And then the last question says, explain which part of the world this data may have been collected from and why. I think that this data was collected in South Africa because we are told that by looking at the graph, June has the lowest temperature, and we all know that South Africa is usually cold in June because of the winter season. Thank you.